Okay, hello guys, and welcome to day 64. And today is kind of a sad day because there's no yogurt bowl. Because I finished. Oh my gosh, my cat almost fell. Because I finished all the fruit yesterday. So if I do have a yogurt bowl today, it'll be later. So I'm just gonna have my regular breakfast plus my oatmeal bowl. So let me show y'all. Here's my eggs, 4 eggs, 84 grams of egg whites, spinach, turkey bacon cheese. There's my top piece of bread, and then there's the rump cap of the bread with the jam. And I was supposed to have the oatmeal done by with the meal, but it's just warming up right now. So I'll put a picture of it, and here are the macros for the whole meal. But yeah, I have class today. I'm gonna try and focus and understand what's taught today, basically, is what I'm saying. But what else? Yeah, I mean, today all I want to do is basically hit the gym macros and cardio, edit yesterday's video for sure, maybe work on a little homework, read, and I don't know. Probably maybe edit today's video too. But yeah, I think that's it for now. So I will see y'all when I am at school eating my second meal. Bye. Okay, I'm not where I usually sit for lunch because there's actually people sitting there for the first time ever, which is okay. I'm just in another sort of secluded spot, less secluded, but all I am here to do is to show y'all my meal. Also, I was 167 pounds this morning. I forgot to mention that in the morning, so I'm mentioning it now. But here's the macros for this meal, and here is the meal, which is gonna be bomb. I have my biology class in like an hour, and I definitely can't skip that. I mean, I can, but I won't, because I suck at biology, so I should probably be attending class. But yeah, that's it for now. So I will see y'all when I am at home doing who knows what. Goodbye. Okay, okay, it's like 11:16ish, and I have my last meal, which is a meal I haven't had in a while, so pretty excited to eat. But I had a lot of calories, so I'm literally just gonna fill it with freaking candy. But I'm gonna be up so late tonight, I already know it, because I still have to read for today, and I have to edit yesterday's video and today's video, so I wouldn't doubt I'm up until like 3 a.m. minimum. But the good thing is I get to sleep in tomorrow, so yeah, but I gotta keep it short. So here's the macros, and let me show y'all this beautiful plate. Yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you when I'm talking about what I read. Goodbye. Okay, hold on, I need to move this water bottle. Alright guys, my reading is done. I'm importing my footage, so I'm trying to multitask basically. But chapter 20 was interesting, but I read chapters 19 and 20. And so chapter 19 was chapter 19 was titled Ashes of the Red Heifer. Numbers chapter 19 explains the ritual of the red heifer to create water of purification for those who have become ritually unclean, primarily by contact with a dead body. So basically, they're instructed to get a red heifer with no blemish, burn it in its entirety, and then like the priest that burns it is considered unclean, so he has to wash himself and his garments. And then a clean person has to take the ashes and I think mix them with water, basically. Yeah. And then that person's unclean, and then they have to clean themselves. But then this water is used to basically cleanse anyone who has made contact with some sort of dead body. And that's basically all that it happens in chapter 19. But chapter 20 is where a lot of stuff actually goes down. So first is the death of Miriam. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's, oh shoot. I think that's, oh, okay, Miriam was the older sister of Moses and Aaron. So at the beginning of chapter 20, it says the Israelites, the whole community, arrived in the wilderness of Zin in the first month, and the people stayed at Kadesh. It was there that Miriam died, and here that she was buried. And it just details her death. The next part is the need for water at Kadesh. So this is pretty important. So basically the community had no water, and they basically held an assembly against Moses and Aaron, where they complain again, saying, would that we had perished when our kindred perished before the Lord. Why have you brought the Lord's assembly into this wilderness for us and our livestock to die? Why have you brought us up out of Egypt only to bring us to this wretched place? It is not a place for grain, nor figs, nor vines, nor pomegranates, and there is no water to drink. So then Moses and Aaron go to the entrance of the tent of meeting, where they prostrate themselves. And then that's the end of that part. And the next part is called Sin of Moses and Aaron. So when I read that title, I was like, oh, wow. Because they're supposed to be the leaders, basically. So it says, then the glory of the Lord appeared to them, and the Lord said to Moses, take the staff and assemble the community, you and Aaron your brother, and in their presence command the rock to yield its water. Thereby you will bring forth water from the rock for them, and supply the community and their livestock with water. So the Lord basically tells Moses, take your staff, hit this rock, and water will come out, and you will give water to the community. And so Moses does that, right? And then, but here's the important part. So it says, then Moses and Aaron gathered the assembly in front of the rock, where he said to them, just listen, you rebels, are we to produce water for you out of this rock? Then raising his hand, Moses struck the rock twice with his staff, and water came out in abundance, and the community and their livestock drank. But the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, because you did not have confidence in me to acknowledge my holiness before the Israelites, therefore you shall not lead this assembly into the land I have given them. These are the waters of Meribah, where the Israelites quarreled with the Lord, and through which he displayed his holiness. So I think it's because he didn't say, through the power of the Lord, basically, that I'm giving you this water. That was the sin. And so the next part of this chapter is Edom's refusal, where basically says, from Kadesh Moses sent messengers to the king of Edom. Thus says your brother Israel, you know of all our hardships that have befallen us. Please let us pass through your land. We will not cross any fields or vineyards, nor drink any well water. We will go straight along the king's highway without turning to the right or left until we have passed through your territory. And then Edom says, you shall not pass through here. If you do, I will advance against you with the sword. And then the Israelites basically ask again. They say, we will go up along the highway. If we or our livestock drink any of your water, we will pay for it. It is nothing. Just let us pass through on foot. But then King Edom refuses again. And he says, you shall not pass through, and advanced against him with a large and heavily armed force. Therefore, since Edom refused to let Israel pass through their territory, Israel turned away from them. So that's low-key unexpected. Usually you would expect Israel to fight back and win, but probably because of the sin of Moses and Aaron, they were better off just retreating. And so the next part was also a pretty shocking part, and it's titled The Death of Aaron. So it says, setting out for Kadesh, the Israelites, the whole community, came to Mount Hor. There at Mount Hor on the border of the land of Edom, the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, let Aaron be gathered to his people, for he shall not enter the land I have given to the Israelites, because you both rebelled against my directions at the waters of Meribah. Take Aaron and Eleazar his son and bring them on top of the mountain. Then strip Aaron of his garments and put them on Eleazar his son, but there Aaron shall be gathered up in death. And so Moses did this. It says Moses stripped Aaron of his garments and put them on Eleazar his son. Then Aaron died there on top of the mountain. When Moses and Eleazar came down from the mountain, all the community understood that Aaron had breathed his last, and for 30 days the whole community of Israel mourned Aaron. So that's a pretty shocking part, and I'm not confused why Moses didn't get punished like that, because, you know, Moses was the OG, I guess. But yeah, Aaron got packed up for who knows why, honestly. Does it say here? Chapter includes the Israelites' request of press. Aaron the high priest dies on Mount Hor at God's command. Moses then installs Aaron's son Eleazar as the new high priest. The death of Miriam and Aaron marked the closing of the generation that left Egypt and prepared for the next generation to enter the promised land under Joshua's leadership. So yeah, that is the reading for today. So that also means this video is done. So I'm gonna edit tomorrow's video, post it, and then while it's like uploading, I'll probably take a shower, and then when I get out of the shower, I'll edit today's video. And honestly, I might just like edit it and then not wait for it to render, because it usually takes like an hour. But and I might just like post it right when I wake up. But yeah, that's it for now. I don't know if there's anything else I need to mention. I went to HEB. I bought more conditioner. I bought cooking spray. I bought Parmesan cheese. I bought chicken, and that was it, because we went to Costco and we got fruits there, so that was nice. Yeah, guys, I'm like approaching the 170 mark. And I don't know, man. I really want to end this vlog. I don't like the way I look at all. But I have to stick to it at least, because let me see what I started at. You know what's so sad is before I got my wisdom teeth out, I was looking good. And then the week after my recovery week, I literally lost 10 pounds. Like, yeah, okay, so before I got my wisdom teeth out, I was 152, and then after the week of recovering, I was 143, so I started the bulk at 143. I mean, this is my first bulk, so I don't really know how much of an increase is considered good, like in a bulk, but a 43, if I were to get to 183, that'd be a 40-pound increase, right? Yeah, that'd be a 40-pound increase, which I think is pretty good. I mean, obviously there's fat in there, so like if half of it was muscle, it'd be a 20-pound of lean muscle increase. Well, at that point it doesn't really seem like that much, but I don't know. I just want to reach 100, like day 100 of the bulk. That'd be cool. But I did say 120, but I don't know. I'm just gonna keep taking it one day at a time and try not to worry about it. But yeah, I'm waffling at this point. So yeah, if you're watching this, thank you, and I appreciate it very much. Oh, also, I hope this video gets a lot of views, or at least this ending, because once I reach 100 subscribers, me and my friend are gonna do a Minecraft stream where we don't end the stream until we beat Minecraft in one night. I might do it at 50 subscribers, honestly, just because I want to do it. But yeah, that's something to look forward to on this channel, gaming wise, because that's honestly primarily what I want to do on this channel. But my PS5 is kind of a shitbox, if I'm being honest, compared to a PC. But yeah, college is kind of draining my finances. But okay, yeah, anyways, yeah, if you're watching this, thank you. Like if you want, comment if you want, subscribe if you want, and I will see y'all tomorrow for day 65. Goodbye.